So now you are at the point where you have a seller, you both have agreed on the price, you've agreed on the terms, you got it all together. And so now is what's next? Send over the purchase agreement, send over the contract. So what does a contract, what does a purchase agreement look like? That's what we're going to go over today. And yeah, it's going to be pretty cool because actually a great young lady that I'm helping out figure out how to get in this wholesale game is going to be up here with us to see what that looks like. So my name is Courtney Rollins. I am CEO of Aqua Team Properties and sales manager. What's up, Shayna? Sales acquisition manager of Aqua Team Property. What is the Aqua Team? What do? We help people solve problems and create income through real estate. That's essentially what we do. And we do that by going directly to sellers and helping solve their problems, and then creating the opportunities for our investors to make a profit, increase their income either through a flip or a sell of resale of the property, or increase their wealth by actually taking the property and adding to their net worth, adding to that cash flow monthly through a rental or a note investment or however they do it. And so it all starts with us going directly to the seller. So we market directly to sellers who are quite often in some type of distress, and we get the property under contract. We get in there and do the dirty work and make sure we can solve their problems. And then once we're able to do that, get it under contract, boom, we're able to, what we do from the next is up to us. We actually can keep it for ourselves and increase our income and wealth, or we can actually put it out to folks and do as I said, allow them to increase their income and wealth. It has been a busy day. Tanea Dove, my partner Shanita, her daughter graduated from the Park School. Congratulations, Tanea. Congratulations to all the Park School and all the graduates this year coming out, whatever institution you're coming out of. That young lady is an amazing person. So it was been a busy ripping around the day. And it actually marks my last couple of days at the Park School. Tanea actually attended the school that I was the director of diversity, equity, inclusion. Well, still am until Wednesday, June 15th, and then retiring from the education field. It's been 20 years. I know I don't look like 20 years, even though I was plucking this lint out of my daggone chin. Then I realized, oh, it's gray hair, Rollins. So I'm getting some wisdom streaks. I got some wisdom streaks in there. So anyways, both of us are leaving. She's headed off to A&T. Aggie Pride. What's up, Aggies? Following in her mom's footstep. Definitely proud of her. And yes, we're going to have some dinner a little later on. So I got to get these calls in so we can make this happen. In a few moments, I'm gonna have a special guest jump on here, and we're going to go over the purchase agreement that she's working on with a buyer or a seller right now. And while we wait for her, I'm also lined up several calls, well, not several, tons of calls, because I was at the graduation this morning, so I have a bunch of calls to make. So we're gonna see how many we get to. I'm gonna breathe in and breathe out because I know this ain't a competition, and I'm gonna get everything I need to get done. So there's no reason to feel anxious about whether or not I'm gonna be able to finish and get all my numbers done. What's for me is for me, and I'll be able to get it. So I'm saying that to myself. So let's see. Let me see if Miss Elise is around. She can hop on. Hey, hit that link to hop on when you can. And if she doesn't join us, I'll just make calls until we get her up here. And yeah, what else is there? Oh, man, I had a great weekend. I played the best games of golf ever. I had my first eagle shot. So those who don't know, a par, when they say a par, that's how many shots it's supposed to take you to hit the ball into the hole. And quite often, folks can go 1 over par, 2 over par, double bogey, bogey. And those, those are folks who are like inexperienced like me. But this time I hit it 2 shots. Elise, what's up?
How are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
They
Sorry,
may know
I'm at work.
Oh man, you doing up? So you can do this while you're at work. You just you divide the time out. And I was telling them they might know you as Lily Poo on on Instagram.
Right.
Yeah, that's what's up though. Well, you want to tell folks about the deal and what's going on and what it looks like?
You're gonna make me do this public speaking, Lord. Okay.
Yeah, you got it. Be loud and proud.
So, hello everyone. This is my first deal. I actually got it by the grace of God because I was actually looking for one property came across two. He actually owns both properties next to each other. He's an investor himself. He was actually going to fix and flip it, but he was open to selling it because he's not in a rush to fix and flip it. So if he can get money quick right now, he was open to selling for, a profit. So we're trying to lock up this deal. Going to send a contract out tonight, and I'm here to learn how to look at a contract.
Awesome. I'm so proud of you. You hear that? She's been taking so much action, just making it happen. That's what you do. You put one step forward, two steps comes to you and all. So I'm really proud of you, Elise, and appreciate you letting me at least share my little bit of experience to help you, guide along the way. But you're going to get it out there to get it. All right. So I'm gonna share my screen with you, and I'm just gonna go over the purchase agreement. If you're watching on Instagram, if you want to actually see this, you could go to the YouTube channel, do REI Deals with the Aqua Team, or just put in Aqua Team Properties for YouTube channel, and we'll come up there. But if not, you can stay on IG and then look at it later. We do repost these. So let me share my screen. I believe I sent you the link, so you have a copy of both of these. So this copy right here is just a blank copy. This is your template. I would definitely, go over here to file and make a copy each time that you're going to add out a new one and create a new file and all that stuff. Like you can make a copy, create a new file, new folder, all that good stuff. However you're going to organize it for yourself if you continue to Google Docs. But let me just run through some of the major points. So we normally call it a purchase agreement. I know you're working with somebody who's seems like a seasoned investor, so it's not as important. But most sellers, I call it a purchase agreement, mainly because some people are afraid of the connotation of contract. Seems right. But that's more like philosophy. We're really getting into the nuts and bolts of what a purchase agreement looks like here. So right here, so here's the seller. You would put the seller's name, and you look up PropStream or look up any public records to make sure that you actually put the actual name of the people who are on the deed to make sure you have the right to sell it. Right here, you're going to put your name or the entity that's buying it, that's owning this contract, not the one who's getting assigned to own contract. So if it was in a lease name, she would put a lease right there. If it was, she has an entity, I think it's called Lee LLC or Lee.
Staley.
Stay.
Faye.
Oh, Faye. Okay,
Yes.
I'm about to say. I make sure I wrote it right. Faye Lee LLC.
Yep.
And then there's this clause called or signed, and that allows it to be assigned right there when it has it in there. To be quite honest, legally, it doesn't even have to have assigned in there. The only reason you can't assign a contract is if it specifically says, hey, this is not assignable, you can't assign it, or some form of that, or you can't assign it without permission. That's the only reason, but we still put it in there just so we can, make sure that everybody, that we're in the clear. And then the rest just says that it's between these two parties. You'll put the address here, of course. And then quite often with the purchase agreement I use, I say the actual legal description will be provided by the title company or escrow company or closing attorney. Those are almost like synonymous words because some states are closing attorneys, some states it's title companies, escrow company, but same thing. Right here is where the terms of how it's going to get paid. Now, this could be super short, which is it states what the cash is, or it could be kind of long where it states, okay, we're buying this subject to with this happened, this happened. It just states how it's being bought. We're going to buy it, we're going to close, seller finance, whatever. But usually for us as wholesalers, it's quite often just a cash deal. So it's quite often just this short line right here. And then I normally put in like a $10 to $100 assignment fee. I'll put $10 or sometimes I'll put $100. And we'll go over a little bit like what to say to the seller. I just want to go over the parts first. But some people do get a little worrisome about somebody putting down a $10 assignment fee, but we'll go over that, like I said. But that's going to go to the title company. You need to have a vested interest legally. I'm not an attorney, but what up, Money Mask? What's up, Jason? What's up, folks? But to have a vested interest means that you have an equitable stake. And so if you put $1 down, a quarter down, something, that means now I have equitable stake in this. And United States of America, that means that you have damages that can be recovered because you have equitable stake. So it has to be some type of compensation, some type of monetary compensation put down that you would take to the title company. The closing date, I usually put like 30 days or 15 days from ratification of this agreement. And I always put unless delays due to title company. I've seen some wholesalers, even investors, put an automatic 7-day extension or extension written by agreed upon extension, stuff like that. But you want to make sure you have a way out, especially recently with the virus and all that stuff, there are a lot of delays in getting the liens and stuff. So you want to make sure you're protected that way, and it's all good. Escrow attorney is like, or title company, whoever you're choosing. Sometimes I'll write out the person there. Sometimes I'll just leave it like this because there are times where you have to change the title company. You want to be able to do that. So that's why it says to be conducted by a licensed title company of the buyer's choosing, and you are the buyer. And you see over here, I left notes for you too. So you can keep this copy just in case, like we go, you'll have the video, but you also have notes just in case. So all these highlighted are specific to those notes, you know?
Okay.
And then this basically says, I don't really understand all this, to be quite honest. I just know it says that this is us paying the closing fees. Buyer and seller agree that the buyer is paying all the closing fees. But I do know one part that's very important. Maybe I should have highlighted it, is that the seller agrees that the funds from this sale will be utilized to pay all liens or encumbrances, including back taxes. So like the seller, I'm like, hey, yeah, we'll pay all the closing fees. Of course, if you have any loan, liens or bills that you owe, it'll come out, you'll pay for that out of the money we're paying you. And almost 100%, 9% out of 10, they're cool. And if they're not, then okay, we'll have to have this conversation about, what the price is going to be. If we're going to be paying your back taxes, then I need to make sure we have some concessions in the price. This next section, hey, why is this not highlighted? I thought I highlighted this section. Well, basically this section right here is stating that you have the right to market the property. Buyer can market the property before you close. That's super important so that you can legally put pictures up, put it in front of your buyers. And that the seller has to make the property accessible to you, your partners, your signees, your contractors, all that good stuff. And this is the time period that you put in. I usually put business days because sometimes, like we got a contract last night. Don't tell nobody. I haven't even put the market out for it because like today is graduation today. And I just, it was super. I went on 27 holes of golf yesterday and I am not as young as I used to be. My knees are still sore. So I was, woo. But anyways, so I got over the weekend. So now technically I'm on the clock with the inspection period we have. But if I'd have put it without the business day, I'd be 2 days behind,
Right.
With business days. And you have the right to cancel it within that inspection. This right here is a very cool section here. It's stating that if it's being rented out, that you have to, they have to pay you, they have to give you all the rental license and all that stuff. And they'll give you the security deposit as well as, prorated rent between the time you secure it. So that's why a lot of people like to buy properties the first week of the month, like after the first, so they can get that first month rent.
Right.
Going in. This next section, as is, pretty self-explanatory. We're buying it as is. However, its agreement is contingent upon the satisfactory, inspection period. And we're almost at the end. This part right here is like, if we never had to do it, seller, but if we go into court and, you win, then I would have to pay your fees, and vice versa.
Right.
This is also something fairly mandated that you have to state. We waive the right for the inspection of the lead before 1978. And this just states this is the entire agreement. We agree that it has to be enforced. And this is just a little extra conversation or statement about letting the seller know, hey, this is, ethically and legally, this is a binding contract. So please don't go outside or try to renegotiate other parts that's not in good faith,
Right.
And then right here, I usually put whatever date I put in here. I usually put like 5 business days from the time. So today's 13th. I put the 17th, but you can change it if you want. You have a Word document and all that good stuff.
Okay.
All right. And so and I usually have just like I already have a picture of my signature, or when you do e-sign, you can just put your signature in as well. But I have a picture of my signature. I can just insert in there and then write whatever date right there. Then at the bottom, I do sometimes add have them put their information here.
Okay, pretty straightforward.
Pretty straightforward. All right. And do you mind if I just go real quick over just some of the language I use sometimes when I go over with the seller?
Yes, please.
All right, cool. So it sounds a little bit like this. Hey, all right. So it looks like we agreed on terms. Looks like we agreed on everything. So sometimes I ask them what's next. And they're like, well, why don't you send me over a contract or send me something right up? I was okay, cool. Well, I'll have my team. We'll put something together. Are you near a computer now? Yes, I am. No, whatever the answer is. Okay, well, let's get on the computer. Let's get on the phone or get it in front of you. I'll send it over to you. And I just want to go over it with you just courtesy,
Okay.
and then it's like, cool. All right, cool. All right, cool. Great. So here it is. All right. So this says it's between you and me. And I don't go into I don't try to convince them that I'm an attorney or convince them that I know, I'm not talking dumb to them either, but I'm like,
Right.
hey, so this is the agreement between, this just states who's the agreement between us. And this is the property. So I don't have to go into or assigned, if they do ask about that. I was like, well, sometimes we buy it in a lot of different ways. We have different entities we use. Sometimes we partner with folks. But at the end of the day, I just want to make sure that however we decide to close and get you your money, that we're able to do it without having to, go back on stuff, So that's the main reason we put or that's what we do. We say if they ask about the assigned part. Then I say, okay, this is the cash that we said, all right, here. Then here's the earnest money that we'll put into the title company to make sure it's a legal contract. And that's just how I say that, even if it's $10, here's the money put down, put in the contract. Really 80, 90% of the time, no one says anything, probably more than 90% of the time. But if they feel like it's too much or too little, I doubt they say it's too much, but too little.
Right.
I will state, okay, well, gotcha. Yeah, usually we put in about 100 because, our job is to get the properties in contract. We're putting about 4 or 5 on the contract a month, and, or my partners and I are buying, whatever a month, and which is true because if you have partners, they're buying, a certain amount per month, so if I put out, 1,000 or 3,000 each time,
right,
I'm going to be, broke at the month, and I can't, get deals at these and serve you guys like I'm doing right now. That's normally what I say, but quite often no one ever says anything. Or like, okay, so what's a comfortable amount to you? And let them state. They may say 150, or usually it's 1%. And then it's okay, well, we can you don't want to push enough. Like we can put that down if we need to, especially if you think it's a good deal, and especially if you have enough inspection time to make sure you have this good deal. And I'm not saying get it properly on the contract just to see. I don't think lock and roll is like all the way to go. So we've looked at this deal and it looks like it's going to be a good deal. But just know, again, you have the inspection period to protect yourself.
So quick question.
Yeah.
For the earnest money, do we, is that something that's done before, like during the time they sign the contract, or when do they have to have that in?
Right. Well, one, that's a good question. We never give the money to the seller. We just tell them we give it to a third party, which is the licensed title company. That's protect them and protect us. And so as soon as we get this purchase agreement back, and that's another thing about setting the rules. Great question. So, and that's another way that I actually get them to, sign hopefully quicker and put some urgency in there. So, hey, okay, so as soon as we get the purchase agreement back from you, we'll send it to our title company, send over the earnest money deposit. They'll contact you within the next 1 business day and get the ball rolling and get your money. So right in there, I told them, you need to sign it. You need to send it back to me. I'm going to send it to title. They will contact you, and I'm going to send our earnest money deposit and send to you. So, we can't. Of course, you can't. Not of course, but so basically, you can't send an earnest money deposit on a contract you don't have. So I need a purchase agreement back for you so that I can send over our earnest money to make this actual a valid contract, about a valid agreement or a valid agreement. Like if you're sticking to the non-same time. Awesome. Okay, so this says it takes place 30 days. And that's pretty much it. So we close in 30 days. Then if they ask about title company, we'll use our title company. If they ask about the title company, you can just let them know which one you plan on using. I have some options. There's tons of options out there, some really good ones out there. But if they buck back about using your title company, that's another conversation, or that should have probably been addressed in the negotiation. But you can, say, hey, well, the reason we like this title company because we know we're going to get this done, and we're paying the closing costs, so we want to make sure we understand the fees and what we're getting involved in. And then you can address, so what is it about your why are you want to use your title company? Basically, or what makes you feel what are your objections to using our title company, or why this particular title company, if you mind me asking.
Okay.
They'll give you whatever. So then it's like, okay, the next thing we're saying we pay all closing costs, so we're paying all the closing costs. Of course, if there's any bills or taxes you owe, then it'll come out of your funds there. That's how I say that too. We're paying all the closing costs. Of course, I just try to say as plain and chill as possible. All right, here we have we have, or what is 14 days, 7 days, whatever it is, 10 days. I'll get my guys over there. So sometimes they may ask why it's such a long process. Well, I definitely say, we want to make sure we get in and out, but there's sometimes getting our contractors together, getting our partners together can be like herding cattle. So I want to make sure that we have plenty of time to get there. But usually you don't have to say anything about that. But it also, I would say, after you get the contract assigned, after you get it signed and back, not assigned, but signed. Mm-hmm. And even at this point right here, so I don't confuse you. So right here, you say, yeah, so we'll, once we get the contract back, we'll set up a time for us to get over there. We'll set up access. So that gives you the open door to say, hey, okay, now that I have the contract back, all right, how can we have access? It may be easier. We can provide a lockbox and code so that we'll put it on there so I can get my guys in there. Or, if they want to set up times, what I'll do is I'll set up time for us to get over there. Probably be 2, no more than 3 times, I'd imagine, for us to get over there and prepare them for, the inspection. And then right here, if it's rented, cool. But if not, the same thing. This is just if it was rented, make sure that we get the access to the lease and get access to the prorated rent and stuff. That's pretty much what I say like that, And then, so we're taking it as is, of course. And then you heard my clause about the attorney fee. If we, hopefully we won't have to, but if we do, if, I'm the wrong, we'll pay. And if you're in the wrong, you'll pay. But, we never had to do that. And hopefully we won't have to do that here, sir or ma'am.
Right.
This is lead disclosure right here. So it has to be there. But of course, we waive that because we're taking it as is. And this just states that this is the entire agreement and we're in a legal contract. You won't try to go back and renegotiate with other people or us, and we won't do the same in good faith. And that's pretty much it, Mr. Seller or Mrs. Seller. And, and if you sign right here, once you send it back, I'll get the ball rolling. And the next step, because you always want to let them know next step, and I'm repeating myself, but the next step is title company will receive I'll get the contract back from you. I'll email you and the title company together, and you all, they'll be in contact with you within a day and to get more information for you so we can make sure, we get your funds and all. And that's, if you are belly to belly with them, you can have a scanning like a, what do you call those? Dropbox or whatever. You can actually scan and say, well, I'm gonna leave the contract with you. You scan both pages in and you can directly email it to your title company and say, well, you keep this here. I want to scan directly to them and get the ball rolling for us so we can rock and roll. And then you let them know, again, setting the rules or setting the expectations. I will be contacting you once or twice a week until we close. Quite often there won't be any news, but I just want to over communicate during this time because once you get on the contract, you want to make sure you hold it and push this thing across the finish line.
Okay.
All right. Got any questions?
Yeah, but I rather ask offline.
Okay.
It's a simple question, but
no problem at all. All right, I dig it. So you want to send this over in a little bit? Are there questions you can text me? Because you see all these daggone tabs. I should not have up my ADHD. I can respond.
No, it's a simple question. I can ask it now. It's fine. But
okay.
Of course, with this being my first deal, I don't have a title company. So I was going to ask you, who would you reference for me to use for this? Right.
There's so many great title companies out there. I use Castle quite often. Title in Towson. Mainly because I taught his kids at Park School.
Right.
There's some awesome title companies out there. A great hack is to go to Facebook groups and in your area and just instead of asking who's a good title company, go to their search bar and put title company, wholesale title company, and the names that you see repeated that doesn't seem like they're being pushed to put out there. Maybe ones you go to, and then you call the title company and say, "Hey, my name is this or that, and I wholesale." And I'd love to work with you. In fact, I have a contract that I'm sending over. Do you all work with wholesalers? Matter of fact, there's a whole list of that's for another video of like checklist of things that I say when I interview title companies so that we set the right expectations for them as well.
Okay.
But I can send you Castle Titles information if you want to use them. And there's like 4 or 5 backups that we could use just in case. And David and those guys love us over there and we love them. So if you let them know, hey, this is the lease. I've worked with Courtney and the Aqua team referred me to you all. We'd love to work with you.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, that's all the questions I have right now. I'm going to, when I get a minute while I'm at work, I'm going to look at the contract and make sure I understand everything and fill it out. And if it's okay, I'll send it back to you to review it before I send it to him.
Awesome. And I did send you one that had the information filled out. I just didn't, of course, want to put the information up there.
Yeah, I seen it. Yep.
I love y'all, you too, but we'll make sure. Yeah. All right. Well, awesome. Congratulations. Way to keep rocking and keep going. Proud of you. That's pretty cool stuff.
Thanks for your help and thanks for JVing with me, of course.
Oh, we're gonna make this happen.
Yep.
All right. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, talk to you later.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, bye.
All right, so I got this air. I'm gonna have a daggone earache or something. I got this fan blowing behind me. Yeah, hopefully she gets that contract. Looks like it's a cool one because it's 2 properties, 5 acres, and ARV is about 350 to 400. So even if they're tear downs, which one looks like it might need to be torn down, get them at 140, 150, 170, might be able to do something with it. All right, let's keep rocking and rolling. We're gonna make some calls ourselves and see if we can get some properties under contract. Let's see. If you're rocking with me, what's up with you? I feel a little out of sorts. I haven't talked on the phone since Friday. Well, I haven't talked to folks this weekend, but it feels like it was such a long time ago. I don't know why.
Has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 717-858-546 available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey Wayne, how's it going? This is Courtney. Just giving you a call again about the Fairdale Avenue property. Feel free to call me back at your convenience. I think you have my number, but just in case, it's 443-221-4066. That's 443-221-4066. Take care. Ooh, I am warm. Woo-wee. I might have to put that daggone fan back on me. I'm sweating bullets over here now. Should we move this to, I guess so. I guess we should. All right, let's keep going. Richard. Did I speak to this? How do I know this guy? I'm about to put this fan back on. I'll take the earache. Prospected. Oh, what's up, brother? What's going on? We still have to connect. All right.
Please leave a message after the tone.
Hey, Dr. Gruber, this is Courtney just giving you a call about the Fulton Avenue property. We haven't spoken in a while. I figured I'd just check in and see how things are going and see if you're see what the updates are with Fulton Avenue. Feel free to call me back. My number is 443-879-2019. That's 443-879-2019. Take care. Anytime I feel like my energy is low, I just try to smile. Smile for me. If you just smile. Doom, doom, doom. Energies from within, right? Do 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 do. What's up? What's up, folks? We out here making calls, smiling and dialing. Are you open to the terms? I was supposed to send over that purchase agreement. I'll send it over. Oh, I was supposed to send over this purchase. I knew this. Ooh, so thank you, God. Because if I did not have REI Simply, I would forget to send all this over. Gotcha. I'll see if I can get it approved for that amount. What is a good address? Let's see. I'll try to get him on the phone. He's asking for less than what I would have offered, which is awesome. That's why you always ask for the contract first. I did give him a little resistance. Hey, Jonathan, this is Courtney. How's it going, man? We've been chatting on text.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was calling you back about the Belfort Road Avenue property, but
yeah.
yep. Well, it looks like we can do that. I was just wondering the next step if because I got it approved for that 20,000.
I mean, you know better than me. We just do this all the time. I don't know.
Right.
There's obviously no house on it.
Right.
So I no home inspectors, that kind of stuff.
Right.
I'll check, make sure the taxes are paid up, but if they're not, I think it's like 48 bucks or something. I can't remember. I don't know
Gotcha.
exactly that.
Well, I was more so wondering. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, but I guess we do a deed search or all that,
Right.
kind of stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. So what I'll do then, I think you sent over your email address. Appreciate that. What I can do is have my team put together like the terms that we agreed to, and I can send it over to you, and we can make sure we're on the same page. And if we are, once I get it back, I'll send it over to the closing attorneys and have them get the ball rolling.
Okay.
To find all
Sounds
that.
good to me.
All right, sounds good. So I'll send it over. This actually, my daughter's graduated today, so maybe in the morning, because we're about to go have dinner in about an hour and a half. So, but
Yeah,
I'll.
no worries. I mean, I've had it for a long time.
Cool. It's actually down the street from my old elementary school, Montclair Elementary.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We used to live over there.
Oh
The
yeah.
county took the house away
Oh man.
when they built that road.
Yeah.
And so, but we got the property.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Fayetteville's changing, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we were gonna, and still, it's got a possibility. I don't know. It's not commercial right now, but kind of what we were holding on to it for.
Right.
Because we had been talking to some billboard companies and stuff right there. It was a good thing, but they haven't, because of COVID, they kind of slowed down the process of making it commercial. But
yeah.
if you're interested in putting a house on there, you can do that too, I suppose.
Yeah.
But
Well, that's cool. Well, pretty cool. Well, I'm glad we're able to connect. And I will once I send it over, I'll send you a text just to let you know to look out for it. And then I'll give you a call back just to review it, just to make sure we're there. And then we'll get it going. All right. Well, I'll talk to you in the morning. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'll talk to you in the morning. All right, take care. Bye-bye. Hey, I realized I have to talk to him at 11 o'clock. All right. So send over offer. So I was who is she in Maryland? Was she in Maryland? Oh, sorry. You probably talking about Elise. Elise is in Maryland. She's in Joppatown. But this is agreed to price, which is nice because it's about 10,000 lower than I thought we would be able to get it for. And then we need it for. Agreed to price and sending over contract tonight. Oh, Courtney Rollins. I got to get my office assistant up. If you don't have an office assistant, you are the office assistant, which ain't no wrong being an office assistant. I need a strong office assistant. Because again, like this, I need to be smiling, dialing, or thinking about big, like how to steer the ship. And that's what makes office assistants so invaluable. But pay the cost to be the boss, right? Pay your dues, purchase, send over purchase agreement. So it looks like I'm about to, I always get up super early, but I'll be up early in the morning to send over this agreement. I think what I'm gonna do with this one too is what the heck is going on here? They changed something up on. Oh, they changed something up on recently. Okay, trying to get fancy. But what I'll do, I forgot what I said I was gonna do. Oh, I did this on one land. It didn't work out because well, let me tell you what I was going to do is get some drone pictures of the actual land. I'll add the plat from the legal description and picture of the land with the dimensions and boundaries. But I also will get a drone. You can get it for about 150, maybe $50 to $350 an hour, depending on the services used from what I saw. And I think it'll add a nice touch to the marketing if we get this under contract. All right, so let's rock. But yeah, Jason, if that's what you're asking about, Elisa's in Joppatown. I don't even know what drop of town is. Is that north, northwest, northeast? I think it was over. Is that out by Harford County, maybe?
Hello,
Hey, how's it going there? This is Courtney looking for Shannon.
this is
Hey, how you doing? I'm Courtney again. Like I said, sorry to call you out of the blue, but I spoke to you a while back about the Stony Creek Drive land over there. Which are still buy land?
I'm not interested in
Oh, sure.
selling. Thank you though.
Okay, I'll update my notes. All right, you have a good day. I don't like getting hung up on, but it comes with the territory. You got to take it, Rollins. Got a little emotional there. Got a little emotional there, Rollins. Just know. They got the right to say no. Let me know when you have time to speak. All is well with me. How about you? Let me know when you have time to speak. What's this? But I'm back up this Thursday. I'll be back down. What? Well, who? Somebody? Hey, bro. Nice talking to you. Okay, well, it's a North Carolina cash bar. Oh, okay, this is so I started using REI Simply to keep relationships up. I'm glad I had notes here. So, hey D, I'll be in Durham between June 18th, hopefully, and July or June 29th. We should definitely connect. I like that because you meet a lot of folks, and this is a team sports, absolutely. And making sure you tend to relationships is important. You want to have friends, be friendly. You want to have connections, then be a connector and stay connected with folks. And that's what I'm attempting to do. And I recognize my limitations of my hold it in my head. So I'm using REI Simply to keep those up. Sorry, I'm reading here. Hey, Mike, I was just talking to folks about the great connection. Still have a few options to keep in, regardless of what's going on here. Grew up in. Oh, I'm just texting folks. How have things been? Properties still going well for you, Courtney? So I guess I was on my relationship fix about a month ago. So because a lot of these calls that I'm seeing are actually conversations with folks who are like more relationship. Drone. No, I don't have a drone. I just have Google. I've been Googling. They have so many like Thumbtack, Fiverr, all these different services. And she seemed cool about it. What were you referring to talking about? She seemed cool about it. Are you talking about Elise? Yeah, y'all go follow her. I think it's Lily Pooh, maybe. I forgot her her name. You all need to follow Jason.Owens.961. Him and Quinn are wholesales out here in Baltimore, Maryland. Brother from DC, good dude. Let's see. Who is gonna be a photo finish? I gotta go to dinner. It's gotta stop at 7. But we're gonna be blessed. We're gonna be blessed. The lady that wasn't interested on your call earlier. Oh yeah. And then the man, the myth, the legend rolls up in here. What's up, Justin? I know you willing, dealing, making deal. Justin got some ideas. Me and Justin gonna put something together real soon. He's talking about doing like legit cold calling in front of folks. And I think we should come up with a whole program too, because cold calling, folks who do it, you know, it can be a lot of hurry up and wait. Because you can't predict when somebody, well, you can't predict, but you can't dictate when someone's going to be home or answer the phone. These calls I'm making are follow-up calls. So I can't necessarily, unless I have like a time set, I can't necessarily predict when they'll be home either. However, it is more likely that they'll be home or that they'll engage with me because one, I know I have the right phone number because it was vetted beforehand. And two, at some point they rose their hand and said, yes, yes. Oh, yeah. Congratulations. Thank you. Jason said, congratulations to the new graduate. Yeah. Tanea, she's an amazing young lady. She got her own company too. She does nails, Dovely Nails. She took 6 months out of her time as a junior transitioning to a senior in the summer, Monday through Friday, all evening, getting her nail license. Like what type of, I didn't have the mental fortitude or the ability of delaying gratification in that sense to do that at such a young age. And then her senior project, she actually, oh, wait a second, what's happening here? Oh, sorry. She worked at a nail salon. Good. Whew.
But the person you called has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet. Goodbye.
Yeah, what happened to this? I thought this was a hot deal right here. See, you got to stay on the, you got to keep your foot on the gas, and you have to keep your pipeline filled. Let me put this hat on or something, man. Like I want the air on me, but I don't want it on my ear. It's like hitting the back of my head, and that ain't working. I need a hoodie or something. So I have so many hoodies. But then if I put a hoodie on, I'm gonna be hot. It's like the fan feels good, but not in the back of my daggone ear. What's going on here? Hey, Michelle. Did I lose you? Yep. So we got a contract and we had some really cool. Another young lady who's like technically my first student got a sweet deal on the table, found a buyer, but the buyer's agent has been acting very just I try to say stuff in positive ways, but just not doing things properly. Now, I believe at the end of the day, ultimate ownership, my fault or the fault that I had was that I was setting up Crystal to show the property to the buyers. I wasn't able to be there. So, I coached her through it. But one thing I did not coach her through is if you have a buyer that was brought to you from another wholesaler or another partner, then that buyer should always talk price to the person who brought them, even if you're showing the property. And so I didn't properly prepare Crystal for that. And the buyer started trying, not the buyer, because the buyer, was talking to his realtor. The realtor was trying to cut us all out the deal. Crystal obviously knew and felt that was like not a cool thing to do at all. And so she, of course, came to me and was trying to make sure she got the full scope of what's supposed to happen next and why it's happening. And now it's been a little messy. I think we got to figure it out now. But it should be a sweet deal for her. She should be getting 25K, 23K on her first deal. That's sweet. That's awesome. So hopefully we'll make it happen. Hey, Mitchell. Just calling back about Russ and Avenue. But it's fun seeing these folks build and grow. And take on these problems. And so her first deal, she'll have a lot that she's learned from it. And I have a lot that I've been able to learn that I'm like, okay, let me add this to the coaching piece, that remember that when you're that what I just stated. John Brown is driving me crazy. See if I got a light hoodie over here. Earn Your Leisure. That's some cool folks to follow too. Assets Over Liabilities. Great website, not website, podcast. All right. This may look silly, but I've been. Oh, there we go. There we go. Maybe I should just put it to. Okay. Ooh, I didn't put this on. All right. See, that's what happens when you don't clean up as much. You have headbands and stuff all around. All right, like Mama Mabel. Green for do REI Deals. Prosperity. That feels a lot better. So now my ear is protected. I can make calls. Talk to seller was advised he's selling the property. In fact, he has an offer. All right, let's see. Did he sell the property? Merle, did you sell the property? Merle, M-U-R-E-L, Merle. Yo, check in from the labor and delivery. Whoa! Hey, I'm looking for Merle, the owner of Orland Street property.
Which one? I own several.
Oh, cool. I'm talking about the one, the 2800 block, 2813. We're trying to buy in the area. Are you just seeing if you're interested in selling? Awesome. Very cool. Very cool. Well, I think we spoke last year, but I wonder, are you interested in at all selling the property?
Yes, I'm going to sell everything I own in Baltimore City. I'm buying all the homes in Baltimore County.
Oh, very cool.
Because I'm going to retire and my son's going to be able to take it over.
Very awesome then. All right. Well, does it make sense for us to chat, or is your son going to be?
No, it's mine.
Oh, very
cool.
cool.
The properties are mine. 100%.
That's really sweet, man. That's sweet. So yeah, well, we buy based on, I'm sure you've heard the same routine, but we buy it on the condition and the market value. Is there anything you can tell me about the condition, and maybe I can send over an offer to you?
Well, before you even send our offer over, I prefer you to come out and look at the property.
Mm-hmm.
The house was renovated about 4 years ago.
Okay.
It's a very nice home. I don't want no ghost contracts, because that's pretty much what a lot of them are.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I tell you one thing and then you send over a contract, we do contracts, and then I prefer you come in and look at it. And
Okay.
then if you like it, then we'll do a contract.
Sounds good. So we say ghost contract. You saying like somebody who's like has all these contingencies to back out and not really enforceable and stuff?
Well, that's part of it.
Okay.
But like I said, I'm going to sell and I will sell. At the same time, I want you to look at it before you even make a contract.
Sure. So do you have time tomorrow evening?
Do not. Probably Thursday is the earliest I could do.
All right, Thursday in the morning, or I'm actually wide open Thursday. Thursday in the morning was probably easier for me.
Yeah, Thursday morning I am available.
Okay, how about Thursday at 11 a.m.?
11 o'clock, that's fine. Just confirm it on Wednesday night.
Wednesday
I'll be
night.
happy to meet you there.
Oh, that sounds great. All right, well, I'm Courtney from the Aqua team, and I'll just do as you said, call you, contact you Thursday night, and hopefully see you Thursday.
Sounds good.
All right, take care. All right,
You bet.
bye-bye. All right, sound a little bit like a driver. I could have asked a couple more questions. I actually got a lot of notes here from our previous convo. It's in a good zip code, but let's see. Doesn't want ghost contract. I knew what he meant by that. I just want to get some more information out to see if there's any issues that he's had in the past that, we can go ahead and, any deal breakers that we can go ahead and address. Renovated for years ago, owns multiple properties, might be a buyer for the Baltimore County, has a son that he wants to give the business to. I think those are the notes. Oh, dang. Whoa. Y'all, I was about to send this as a text to him. All right, Courtney, slow down, slow your brakes, boy. I was about to send all those notes as a text to him. All right. But I am gonna do thanks for taking a call. I'll confirm time on Wednesday evening for Thursday at 11 a.m. I put Courtney. This is more like a credibility chart. I learned something gangster the other day. I don't know who I heard it from, some podcast at byhomes.org. What? Alexa, stop. Alexa, be quiet. But what I am going to put together, what in my subject line, I need to put our testimonials or a few of our testimonials. When I actually send over the offer, I'm also going to have like links to our videos and testimonials and a short 1-2 minute video that explains the process. So again, these are all like separating us from, there's no such thing as competition, but trying to resolve the question or the fears or the obstacles in the seller's head, so if they're concerned, is this a real, is legit, let me know. But before I do that, let me pause. Justin, man, peace and blessings to you and yours. Wishing you positive vibes. Justin and his partner sound like they are in the labor and delivery room. So he about to be a papa or have a new baby. Congratulations. Hope all goes well. Yeah. And Jason, he sounded he knew the drill too. So I didn't want to I was sounding a little salesman-y because I was coming off a little just robotic and hey, here's the next step. So I was trying to slow it down and just, get to the point on some of the things. And he obviously wanted me to come out and check it out, which is better for me anyways. If he sounds like he's serious, I can spend some time going out there and build some rapport. And I'm better. Almost all of us are better face-to-face almost always. So that's awesome. But yeah, I'm about to send him a text message right now. I already sent him a text message just saying, hey, thanks for talking to me, but I'm going to send him a text message that I won't send until I told him I was going to send it on Wednesday. So I'm sending it Wednesday at 6 this time. Hi, Merle, just want to confirm our meeting for tomorrow at 11 a.m. So I can send this Wednesday and schedule it to go out Wednesday. So I don't have to worry about Courtney Rollins remembering that, Yeah, congratulations, Justin. Jason says congrats. That's awesome. June 20th. June 15th. All right. So I only have to call lead. All I have to do is June 16th. Appointment at he sold all his properties. Oh, I could have asked, but this is what I'm gonna ask. The question I'm gonna ask: hey, it sounds like you're going out to the country. You want to give this? Basically, why are you leaving Baltimore? A lot of investors are leaving Baltimore, which means a lot are coming in because they have to sell them to somebody, right? But it's awesome. Oh, I love simply I understand the feature they just added. You can just automatically boost it up in 1 day, 1 week, whatever, of the time that you put in here. That's awesome. So, anyways, and so I want to hear some of the pain he possibly has had with Baltimore. Or I don't want to make any assumptions. It may be some completely other reason or motivation he has for leaving Baltimore to go to Baltimore County. But regardless, it's my job to listen and find out why. That'll be my first day full-time as Aqua Team employee and without, in other words, I won't be working at Park School anymore. I won't be working at Park at that time. Congratulations on the wedding. I'm gonna call this person again. See if we can get her on the phone because she had about 4 deals. That's hot. Toyota hot. Spoke to everyone. Call me when you can. Uh-oh. Gotcha.
I'm sorry.
I will call at 7:15 p.m. Okay.
Goodbye.
So a wholesaler that I JV with a lot in Baltimore, who I have such a tremendous respect for him and his team. He's been working with us. He just asked me to call him, but I'll call him. I don't want to put him on IG Live without his permission, without his congratulations on the wedding. I hope your wife knows she got
Your
to
call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system.
Word.
301.
I gotta drink this water, y'all. That means I'm about to be going to the restroom a lot. I have not drunk the water like I need to.
Please record your message.
I know I look ridiculous, but they ain't never stopped me before.
One for more options.
Hey, how's it going, Terez? This is Courtney calling about Pressbury Street. Give me a call when we get the chance, or message me and let me know if you're not interested in selling the property. We'll update our notes and make sure we don't bother you. But yeah, hope all is well, man. And yeah, hopefully we'll chat soon. Take care. Yo, man, you double timing? You setting up MailChimp? Why you at the his brother is oh, Justin is doing it. Justin out here smiling and dialing while his wife is giving labor. I guess both of y'all putting in that work, man. I mean, I'm saying I don't believe in balance, to be quite honest. I believe, sometimes balance can be you have to put in the time where this gets done. But man, hey, that's a new form of dedication, brother. Hey, man, enjoy that baby, man. Enjoy that. Be there for you're a grown man. You got this. And I know she feels your support. But you're setting up MailChimp right now. How'd it go? Was it at all helpful, the notes? Because if anything needs to be clarified or addressed specifically to the way you want to do things, just holler at your boy when you get the chance, man. Justin out here making calls while hey, that'd be a hell of a I gotta get this deal locked up real quick because my wife is my partner is about to have a baby. So what we gonna do? That's a heck of a way to close the deal. Matter of fact, I might use this. Hey, my homeboy about to go wife in labor, so I need to go ahead and I'm about to say this on his next call. See if I can wiggle this in. I'm not live. Oh, I guess I'm live. Let me see. Am I live? We are live. I got 2 people watching. I keep forgetting that I need to look at Facebook. Not Facebook, YouTube. Got me about the folks in the hood zips. Hello, those families ain't biting like I want them to.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going, Alex? This is Courtney. I was gentleman talking to you about Price Avenue a while back. We're interested still in buying, of course, and just want to get an update to see if you are considering selling. And if you are, we'd love to chat with you. And of course, if you're not, we just make sure we update our notes so we don't burden you or blast you with calls. The number is 410-429-1149. 410-429-1149. You said about to focus in the hood zip codes. These Bamas ain't biting like I want Bamas. Hey, man, I take offense to the word Bama. I'll tell you a story, man. Well, one, yeah, people buy all over the place, man. People live everywhere. Matter of fact, I like buying in areas where, some might consider the hood because then people need good homes, and you sell to a really good investor. They're going to provide a good space for them and all. And the price points are usually pretty good. And sometimes you can fix it up and help raise the price points. But Bama, man. So I'm from Alabama. I was born in Alabama. I grew up in Alabama. You see me now. I was even more obnoxious as a child or as a kid and leading into college. My line ain't wild style, just full of enthusiasm, just goofy, silly, whatever and all. My LB Jeff, I remember he called me Bama my freshman year. And I thought it was a compliment because I'm from Alabama. I was like, thanks, man. Hell yeah. I'm Alabama. Roll Tide. I mean, I wasn't a Crimson. I'm not an Alabama fan. But and then I realized a little later in our conversation that it wasn't a compliment. Every time I hear somebody say Bama, I laugh so hard because I was like, I was showed up just green. I'm like, oh, appreciate it. He know I didn't even know he knew I was from Alabama. Hell yeah. That's what's up. Yeah. But you say you're not getting feedback from which area you're talking about, which is numbers or list you're calling. Yeah. If you got to call them. If you got to switch it up and text them, you can text them. If you got to switch it up and send some mail to them, do what you got to do. Nautica, what's the deal? Nautica is on it. That beautiful little son of yours in your storyline, he's so adorable. He got his head shaped like my head when I was shoot my head now. Just cute little kids. He's smart as ever. I ain't saying kid got a big head because I'm just saying that it came out completely wrong. I wish I could take everything back from saying because I can't pull it back. It's hot in here. I apologize. I wasn't saying. I'm saying you have an adorable little boy. He's adorable. That's what I'm saying. Now it sounds like I'm giving myself a compliment, but maybe I got this too tight around my head. She said, "Think I know." I'm not saying that. I wasn't trying to say that, Heck yeah, but now I could be doing it. Yeah, we got this deal locked up. Heck yeah. Jason said he's called absentee owners and tired landlords. Yeah, that's a list of people call a lot, but keep doing it. Yeah, they are. PropStream is bringing back failed listings. Absolutely. Also, I'm going to shout out Driving for Dollars. Like, I think the list that Nautica, she had a small list. Super small compared to, you should say about 200. Hello, Steve. 200 or 300 calls, but she had like 15 and got a list because I think it's because Driving Dollars, and she's working with Sheena Mullins, Learn with the Wholesale Queen, and they are balling out, making these calls, going to get them, and also Driving for Dollars list is always going to be awesome because Jason, that list that you're pulling on PropStream, everybody else can pull, and I know there ain't no such thing as competition, and if you're putting in that time and you call in at different times of the day and all that stuff, you're going to get a deal. You're going to get a lead. But sometimes you can lower the barrier by going after deals that are just unique, to folks and all. But yeah, live the most. But Driving Dollars used to be the least expensive route. But you're right, brother. This $5, $6, $7 a damn. Woo, you gotta make life decisions at the pump. They said. It is not, but you can drive for dollars virtually now. Hey, Chris, this is Courtney again. Just give me a call about Holland Street. Give me a call when you get the chance. 443-920-7289. 443-920-7289. Yeah, set yourself out 30 minutes. Get on Google Maps and scroll through the Google Maps. You see a property, especially in the neighborhoods that Baltimore, all these abandonments. You see a property, shoot, there's some parts of Baltimore that Drive for Dollars. Technically, I'm like, man, I'm just gonna pull this whole daggone address. So many zip codes like that. But yeah, you can get on Google, get on the Street View and virtually drive for dollars. You can even record yourself doing it, speak like the steps that you want done, and then have that transcribed or write it out step by step, and then pay somebody a VA to do it for you. There's VAs. That's definitely a task of the VA in another country where the dollar is way stronger over there. And so you're paying them really good money for them over there, and you're saving a lot of money for yourself over here. You could do. And that's your job as CEO, to make sure you spend the money properly. So outsourcing it allows you to then offer a better offer to your to your seller, and get a deep discount for your buyer. Oh, we got a property closing this Friday. I got to say what's up to the seller. Oh, we just got a property came in. The address came in, so I guess I got to email the title company the property over here. All right. So Jason saying all I see is red when I drive down. All I see is red when I drive by a gas station and see those prices. Yeah, it's pretty tough, bro. Shoot, you can ride your bike for dollars. Woo, it's getting hot out here too. But yeah, just make it happen. I've done that sometimes too. Only thing is not always up to date. I tried one a minute ago without, thought I had a good lead. Come to find out that all three of the houses dude own were gone. Heck yeah, man. That's why you just keep filling it up. You got a buyer going out to one of your properties tomorrow. Who else want to work together? Bro, I'm telling y'all, REI.just, y'all send him your leads. You lock him. He, something that rhymes with locks him. He gets the buyer for him. Yeah, let's do it, brother. Let's do it. Love that. Which one you talking about? Must be talking about register. Yeah. It was cool on the phone though. Yeah, Jason, you see your question REI that Justin's asking you. What does the top of your sales funnel look like? How do you generate your leads? What's like the first part of getting those leads look like, you know, number wise and sequence wise? Oh, dope. Register. Yeah, let's make it happen. Freddie. All right, so pretty simply, I'll tell you, my ADHD, if it wasn't for this, I would forget so much stuff. I smoked a couple of cigars this weekend. Ooh, the cigars be having me out. The bros came through. I gave them their hits. They called me the hit man on my with the bros, because I'll be the ones making sure they get their brands. And so I just said, yo, just make sure, well, not make sure. I'd love some cigars. They brought me a humidor, if I'm saying it properly, and some cigars, some real nice cigars, and I smoked one after daggone playing golf all day and was gone. I smoked two because I played 18 holes in the morning. I said, man, this is my retirement from education weekend. I'm going to enjoy myself. Played the best holes of golf in my life. I hit an eagle for the first time. I knocked this drive because I realized I was letting my right wrist be too loosey-goosey. And I drove it all the way 4 feet in front of the hole. I ain't never done that before. It was, whew, and then just knocked it in for an eagle. Boy, then I jumped and did an eagle split, about 2 of my groins. Whew, that was fun and worth it. Oh, this lady, she is funny. I'm gonna call her just so y'all can hear this conversation, but let me share the recent so okay. Oh, let me, well, might as well call. Boop. 609 is under contract now. So let me, somebody put another one. I'm great. It's a beautiful day. My daughter just graduated and I'm about to go to dinner with them. Yeah. Thank you very much. How are you doing?
Fine. A lot of births and a lot of graduations in my family recently.
Well, it's gonna keep going. Then them births gonna keep it. It's like one of my good friends. Actually, I was just talking about. He's in the labor in the waiting room right now. While his partners are going through labor. Yeah.
My nephew, his first baby out in Arizona. They got a big house with 5 bathrooms and traveled all over the world. He and his wife, they ain't had no babies. And now he just had his first baby.
Shoot, sound like he's doing it right.
A week ago.
Sound like he's doing it right. He sound like he's doing it right. So you're gonna be able to take care of that.
So I'm so excited for them.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
Long hours to be out in Arizona.
Oh, all from New York to Arizona. All right, that's definitely a different environment, but that's cool. That's awesome. Yeah, I was just following up. Oh, yeah.
So congratulations to your friend.
Yeah, I let him know. Congrats, Justin. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I was just circling back with McCullough Street to see if there's any way we were gonna be able to work together.
I wish there were. I'm trying to. I spoke with my son last night, and we're gonna put a sign in the window for sale.
Oh
We
yeah.
haven't had a sign in the window for 2 weeks. And then
Okay.
if I can't top your price, then I'll be ready to do something.
Okay.
But at the rate that what my son has invested,
Right.
my fault because I've let it set empty without, doing anything. But I was just going through a lot.
Sure.
But anyway, so if I don't get something active going, like a real high rent going with college
Right.
kids or with a real, a person paying what we asking.
Right.
I'm willing to come down from 149 to 129, but I don't want to go below 129.
Oh, I thought you guys were at 120 for us. You said 120 for us. We were between 120 and 110.
Yeah, I can do 120, but I can't do 110.
I
See,
got
I
you.
got that what you looking at when you see that 129 down the street, that one is 3 bedrooms. Mine is 5 bedrooms. So, that's the difference.
Well, what about?
Trying to pull up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So he was trying to pull up the comps that he told me about.
Oh,
And it was late and he was tired. So I was gonna get him or either my girlfriend to find those comps, of houses
Yeah,
that
that would be-
sold that, because what I saw, what you sent me, they were only 3-story houses. 3-bedroom houses.
right. That would
2-story or 3-bedroom.
That would be awesome. If we got the comps, then I could try to I could try to get it qualified with my team, but we just base it off the ones we have. But what about, I know it's not us, but what about the folks next door? Why don't you connect with them and see if they could buy it? The ones who are doing the work next door?
Well, I'm not anxious to sell it. That's why I put the for sale
Oh.
sign out
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought you said
yeah.
you're putting it in the window. I'm
Yeah,
hearing
I'm
you
not
all
desperate.
wrong.
My son makes about 110 grand a year, so he's not hungry.
I was hearing it
And,
all wrong. Okay, I thought you were saying. I thought you were
Not
saying.
desperate to sell it.
Okay, all right, well, cool.
Yeah, I could go and I don't owe a penny on it, so I can
Yeah.
go and get a $6,000 loan on it
Shoot,
and let the tenants pay it off like I've done with other houses.
that sounds like the
But,
move.
if I could sell it at 120, I had said 129 just now by mistake because that was on my mind.
Oh, I got you.
But if we could come to terms at 120, I might could do something. But I
Gotcha.
can't let it go, but
Well, sounds good. Well, it sounds like you got some options in front of you, and we'll definitely. I'll still check in down the road, and hopefully, I'm sure everything will work out properly.
I want it to be a win-win.
Yeah, absolutely,
So
absolutely.
I don't want to let it go too cheap. The inspector in that area, she told me, she said, if you know like I know, you would not sell that house.
Absolutely.
And so, I'm scared to jump too fast and then down the road I'd be sorry.
Well,
But then again, I don't want to go too slow and be sorry down the road.
I hear that.
So it's like it's like gambling.
Yeah,
So
it
I
is.
want you to be happy and I want to be happy too.
Absolutely. Well, I appreciate that, and I wish your family the best. And it's been a pleasure talking to you. And I'll stay in contact. No telling what can happen in the future.
Appreciate that.
All
and
right.
I thank you for your patience with me.
Oh, no problem at all. All right, you have a great one. All right.
Okay, hon.
All
Tell
right.
your friend again, congratulations.
I will.
Okay,
All right, bye-bye.
I'm not pulling over there. What you want me to do?
All right. So yeah, I just can't. It'd be nice, but I just gotta get it for the right price, and that's just not the right price. Sweet person, cool connection down the road. But again, that's why you fill up your pipeline and know your numbers. It just makes no sense locking it up just to have it locked up and then not be able to perform. When I can focus on something that has juicier margins, lock it up, get Justin to sell it while he having babies, or sell it ourselves, and then perform. So I'm going to set her up as I'm gonna follow up in 10 days. I know she said she's not that into. I don't know. I don't know if she's really going to be able to do what she's going to be able to do. If she does, awesome. That'd be great. Excuse me. And if she can't, then we possibly will be there to come in and do our thing. We'll come running just to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. All you got to do is call, and I'll be there. You're getting a lot of congratulations.
This is Stanley.
Stanley used MC sucker. Initially, then I switched to the list source. Right.
Thanks for calling.
At the tone, please record your message. When you
Stanley
finish
never
recording,
answers
you may
his
hang up or press
phone.
1 for more options.
Hey Stanley, how's it going? This is Courtney, just giving you a call. Feel free, please reach back out to me when you can, and we'll talk soon. All right, you take care. Hey, I just messed up this thing with just to see you again. All right, stop active drip. Mark everyone's complete and see what happens. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. They sang that at the graduation, 7, 14, 21, 28. All right. So please let it have work. Whew. All right. Oh, dang. I messed up this Resimply drip campaign. So basically, when I have a property under contract, I have all these like tasks that automatically does. S tells me to market deal, and send to dispo team, like the whole sequence. Like, okay, market the deal, send the dispo team, send the title, call the sellers, all sketched out, and I don't have to like redo all this stuff. But I just accidentally hit some button that made me do it the wrong way. So, oh, I don't like this change. And so I gotta, well, then it I made myself do it the wrong way. I hit the wrong button and said no, that I don't want that stuff up. So now I gotta manually type in all this. First world issues, right? First world issues. And Mr. Stanley didn't answer my call. John Brown, Mr. Stanley. We always playing phone tag. He gonna call back now too. And my calls go to my mama. And let me tell him this. And so then she's gonna text me and let me know he called, and then we'll work on it. Hey, Miss Shirley, we are set up to close this Friday. Title should be sending over the HUD later tomorrow. I hope all is well. Yeah. Attached is the blah 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 blah. Please discard. It's attached. Not a problem. We just need a simple. Do we need an addendum? What? I don't get it. I'm confused. Okay, I'm so confused. All right. So, anyways, let me 2555 255 Edmondson Avenue. So I'm sending this to Mitchell, send this to Kramer. Those are the two folks who work for in the title company. CC, I'm a CC everybody that I CC around town. Oh, okay, I'm a CC Victor, CC the seller, CC Shanita, my partner. And that's for HUD. Hi all. Sounds like we are set for this Friday. The seller is copied on this email. Can we see the HUD for the settlement? Thanks. The seller is copied. The seller copied on this email. It is copied. All right. Hey, yeah, we're just thinking about you. Is this a relationship that I'm doing? Oh, this is just a relationship. So send him an automatic text for the relationship. I'll call right now. Seem to have a bad experience with other. All right. I'm gonna call this seller. This is the one who says she wanted 150. So let's see where she goes. But then she got scared when I said that's the we can do that price. See. All you got to do
Hello?
Hi, Deborah. This is Courtney from the Aqua Team, the gentleman who was talking to you about the Cliffwood Avenue property.
Okay.
Yeah, I was calling just get an update to see if you had any more thoughts towards the price that you wanted, and if so, what the next step would be.
No, I haven't yet. I gotten an answer back from my lawyer, but you were supposed to be sending some literature.
Yeah, let's see. Domino4019@gmail.com.
No.
Okay, maybe I have the wrong email address then. It's
You can send it the way you sent your other information.
through text, are you saying, or
Yes, that's how you sent your other information, right?
so you want me to send the documents to you through text? Okay, I can send you a link and you can take a look at that.
You're
Okay.
supposed to. Okay, I'm in a meeting right now. I have to talk to you later.
Sure, thank you. All right, so I don't need to have that negative energy. I think I have a little disdain for that conversation. That's not good for me to have towards her, but I think she's not as serious and she's trying to sound like she knows what she's talking about. And it's like, are you serious or not? But I did just call just so y'all would hear that, but that ain't edifying. So I did send her over a document to that email address she gave me, but I didn't want to get an argument. She wants me to send a document via whatever. I'll send it to her, put the ball in her court just to see where this goes. But also control yourself, Courtney. You ain't got to be an a-hole or have disdain for the people that's helping you make money and that you're trying to help in the long run. So anyways, hey, Derek, I was waiting to hear back from both buyers to give to before reaching back out to you. I'm calling them now. Let me call these buyers or reaching out, contacting them again now. All right, so I am going to send her over what I sent. I'll just turn it into a PDF and copy the link and send it over to her and see what she does. She doesn't seem that she must be burnt by a lot of wholesalers or somebody in the past, or she's so. And anyways, let me stop. Ooh, man, I'm gonna make my calls. I'm gonna make this happen. Send over purchase agreement. I don't know if I sound intimidating or what. I don't know what's going on with that. If I sound like an a-hole. Like, I don't know if folks were on her remember before. That's where we were really she just seemed like a guard was up. I was like, okay, I can do the price that you asked for. Nora, what's up, bro? And she still was like hesitant. And it was seemed like she was talking a little bit in circles. I ain't gonna lie. Winter Springs, that John Taylor song is in my head now. All you got to do is call and I'll be there. You got a friend. Yeah, I miss you too, man. I like seeing your pictures, man. It is cool the world we live in to be able to like have close contact with y'all through Instagrams and all that good stuff and the Facebookies. Yeah. You ever go back to like a homecoming, like, dang, I feel like I've seen you whole life. Hey, Sean, I'm headed out of town on Friday morning. Could we get into any of the properties Wednesday or Thursday? And then I'll call him tomorrow. And the reason I'm texting him is because that's usually how he talks to me. So it's a good guy. Might end up being a friend. I met this guy. We're trying to buy or get the property under contract. Not working out for this one because he's going to let his friend's daughter, who just graduated from Howard, stay there. But I might have met a friend. So it's all good. And we might still do that. He has like 3 other properties that he's talking about selling. So it's definitely all good, right? We knocking them down, folks. Let me see if anybody in the Instagram world. Yep, we are live. All right. Did I send over? Let's see. Castle title. Let's see. What's her name? Castle. So I'll CC Boom, Kramer, and Mitchell. Title company connection. Hi, David and Amanda. Wanted to introduce you to Elise. She is a wholesaler out of Baltimore County and is looking for a great title company for her assignments. Of course, we thought of you. Then I'm going to give her, I guess, Castle Title's contact information. Castle Title. Okay. What else am I doing? Castle, the address. Ooh, it's warm. Cause I got this thing on my head. That's why it's warm. Elise, here is Castle Titles info and info. Boom. Info at Castle. Info. David Kramer, president, and then Kramer at Castle. All right. So that's done. Move on to the next 19 calls. It's gonna be a photo finish, folks. I'm gonna have to stop at 7. Still got to sign my card for Tanea. Hopefully we got some good ones in here. I think we got some good ones in here. Looking at the names, I'm just posting. I'm just clicking all the links, so when I call, I can just go to the next one. Call, goes to the next one. Call, goes to the next one. I think I clicked all of them. I don't know. All right, let's do it. I'm ready for Freddie. That's his name, Freddie. Boop. While I'm doing that, I'll go ahead and send over the purchase agreement. So yeah, know your processes so it's easier for you to fire yourself. If you're the one doing this by yourself, you know, grinding out, you still got to know the processes so that you can share them. I highly recommend that you write out the process and write out the procedures for the process. Record yourself on a Zoom or a Loom or something like that. And then you're speaking, try to speak as clear and step-by-step as possible, because then you could do a little hack and send it to any of these apps that transcribe, get it transcribed. And then now you can just edit a little bit or have somebody edit it. And you have your standard operating procedures. You got it right there. MailChimp is confusing, bro. When you want to get on the phone, man, I can, it might be hard for me tonight, but tomorrow after 12, I'm pretty wide open. I know you want to get this thing out quicker though, but maybe we can jump on tonight or jump on a Zoom. But yeah, once you do it a couple times, it's relatively simple. You just gotta set up your formats. And then once I have it set up once, I just replicate the same flyer and then make all the changes I need to make. What am I doing? Oh, I'm sending this contract to this guy. And why is the phone ringing? I thought I clicked for the phone to ring. Woo, hotter than a pepper pudding. I gotta write a book on doing this with
Hello.
ADHD. Hey, how's it going? This is Courtney, just giving you a call, connect with you again about that property over there. We're still trying to buy in the Nottingham, Maryland area, and just trying to reach out to Fred to see if you're interested in selling the property. Again, this is Courtney, and you can feel free to call me or message me or back either way, if you're interested or not. We'll update our notes either way. And yeah, hope to hear from you. Phone number is 443-969-7202. 443-969-7202. Take care. I err on the side is, of course, I be myself, but upbeat, But you may have noticed earlier some of the calls, my registers, going down or going up, because we do have in our minds, like, we like to, we out of our evolutionary, this is what psychologists say, especially sales psychologists say, that likes like, it's almost kind of connected to some of our biases. When you get around somebody you like, y'all actually start talking alike, y'all actually start moving a little bit alike. It's because what is known is safe in our reptilian brain. And so when you're talking to somebody, one way you want to like mirror their tone. I thought the phone was about to ring. You don't want to mock or imitate, be your genuine self, but mirror it so that you subconsciously let them know that you're safe and that y'all are like, it's hello.
You have reached a present resident. Please leave us a detailed message and a phone number where we can thank you.
At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, how's it going, Mr. Bradley? This is Courtney, the gentleman who was reaching out to you all about the Laurelton Avenue property a while back, actually. We're still trying to buy in that area, actually. Just wanted to see if you're interested in selling that property. Either way, feel free to reach back out to us and let us know, and we'll update our notes accordingly. My number is 667-242-8525, 667-242-8525. I'm going out to dinner in about 30 minutes, Justin. Shouldn't be that long, 9 o'clock. Yeah, let's, dang, I hate to wait. I hate to have you wait. Tomorrow, I don't know, I may be available before 12 o'clock, but 8 to 4, I'm supposed to be my last duties at the park school. I'm supposed to be doing some handoff and giving a report on like the work we've been doing. And I figure I gotta do some work on that to finish it up. But it has a 4-hour meeting, but I really don't think our time is 4 hours. Our time is like 45 minutes of that. So how about I just hit you up in the morning and let you know before or after, we can just jump on Zoom and rock and roll through it. Lloyd returned my call. Lloyd told me he has other property, told me to text him. My friend to get address, I'll call him back. Lloyd. Oh, Lloyd. Let me just call Lloyd.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going, Lloyd? This is Courtney. Returning your call. I was a gentleman who reached out to you about some of the Wilkin Avenue property. Yeah, I'm buying over in that area. I called last week about on the 1700 block. We're buying in that area. You're not the owner?
I'm the owner, but why would I sell my house?
I have no idea. That's the only way I found out was by calling and asking. But it sounds like you're not interested.
No, I'm good.
Okay, all right.
I got a couple properties myself. I ain't selling this.
Oh, gotcha. Are you a buyer too? Because we do have some that would you be interested in looking at our buyers list? Because we do have off-market deals that we assigned to.
Nah, I'm good. I'm doing turnkeys and I'm doing properties outside of Baltimore.
Oh, sweet. That's sweet, man. How's that going for you? Heck yeah.
Going pretty good. You know, it's me and my cousin and his wife. We just trying to taking some stuff down. You know, I just did got 46 acres near Orlando. 600,000.
Nice. Well, shoot. Well, that sounds awesome. Well, I wish you the best, man. I'll still text you my information because we may have buyers that or even just tenants or somebody, you know, I know it's a team sport sometimes, so there might be some connection down the road. But
I know some people, they looking for some houses that's pretty much in a decent area.
Yes.
I think they limit is maybe like 125.
Oh yeah.
Something 125 and under, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, we have a wide range. We have some that are, I think if I'm looking, lowest 43 that need some work, and then of course some at higher ranges that a little more turnkey.
Just like some female friends I know that they work and they looking at properties. They need something like turnkey. They can move right in. They're not,
Yeah. Well, how should I appreciate that? How should I get the information? Should I text you my website and you get it to them, or is there maybe you text me the information or whichever's easier?
Text me the information and I give it to them. They can look through it and see what's going on because they've been getting railroad by some houses and like I try to tell them guys they hide a lot of like situations underneath all that cosmetics. And then when you put pressure, I said go through it like a fine tooth comb.
Right.
Inspect it. Then once if they don't want to fix it, they deduct that money off the price, but they don't want to deduct the money off the price, so they just being greedy. So he maximizes the deal. So that's because you're gonna find more than what you already found. Right.
Well, shoot, yeah, you got definitely ain't buying candy. Just gotta be something that you do we call it due diligence for real.
You go in there and just buy it because you like it, but it's
right.
You spend that type of money 2-3 years down the line, you gotta come up with money to fix a problem.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. It's not guesswork, it's an investment, not a gamble. So all that stuff you're saying is what you gotta really go through, it sounds like. Well, I'll send them over. I'll send my text to you. All right.
Try and find you some people coming my way.
Perfect. And of course, if anybody does, buy with us, we always send over our, referral and finder's fee. So we'll definitely show our gratitude. So appreciate it, Mr. Lloyd. All right, I'm Courtney, and I'll just text you that information, and I'll text you our name and our business card so you can put a face to the name. All right, thank you. Take care. Bye-bye. So that's a common response. Well, response you get sometimes, like, why would I sell my property? Like, I don't know. That's what I'm asking you. I don't know how I know. That's what I call you, But, so don't worry about people punching in the mouth. Everybody, people in general, whatever that is, in general are really good people, and we calling them. I'm interrupting this time. So thanks for taking the time to speak with me. Lord, oh Lord, here's our website and info. Good luck on the Florida land deal. I think he said Florida. No, I'm just gonna say land deal. On the land deal. wholesaledeals.com. Then I put a picture with it. Whenever you're there, you flip it. Yeah, I try to flip it, man. It's like just stay in the saddle, Courtney. Just stay in the saddle. It's all in your tone. Don't sound like a jerk or a butthole, but just ask them. And then you saw how I came immediately with a question afterwards, so that it wouldn't be like a pause. And so, yeah, I'm not sure, but it sounds like you're not interested in selling, or a question or a label that opens up to him asking or talking and all. And then, I think my dad helped me out with that. Dad, bless his heart, is a sweet man, but sometimes when he was growing up, he could be grouchy, so he had to had to swim. Here's our contact as well. Take care. Then I'll send him a picture of our pretty faces, because you put a face to the name sometimes, it's a little bit sweeter. Getting connections. All right. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna switch him over to a buyer. I'm gonna add him to our buyers list. He has my information. And so now I'm going to put him on a drip campaign as a buyer. Winter, spring, summer. Oh my gosh, that song don't get out of my head. So now every 2 weeks, he'll get a link to our buyers list. And matter of fact, I should create a drip campaign where it is for referrals, where it's like every 2-3 months. Hey, what's going on? Just saying, if you know anybody out there, keep us in mind. Heck, that could be like a drip for referrals and a drip for like como se dice, and for just like getting in touch without having to say you're ready to sell your property. It could be a, hey, still keep thinking about us when you're, when you see people who want to sell for convenience. Yeah, these drip campaigns could be anything. I like that. But
Hello.
hey, how's it going, Nita? This is Courtney from the Aqua team. Gentleman was called about Clifton Avenue a while back. We're trying to buy in the area still. Just seeing if you're interested in selling that property.
Oh, no.
Okay, gotcha. So you can hold on to it. Okay. Do you happen to have other property you might consider selling?
I know that there's some next door to one that I know that's selling.
Oh, okay. Is that going like, I guess 831 or 8? Do you know the address on that?
I have to get it and I'll text it to this number.
Oh, that's really kind of you. Well, I appreciate that. All right.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye. She says she's not interested in selling. Congratulations on the. I'm gonna start calling. Well, I'm gonna call in different like names. I'm gonna call in different like I'm Tupac or I'm getting a little delirious over here. Follow up, not interested. We'll call so she'll get contact with us in about 3 to 4. I think it's 4 weeks. Hi, David. Attached is the purchase is the 609 North Pulaski Street purchase agreement. Thanks. The seller is copied on this email. Thanks a ton for your services. I think the seller's copied. Boom. See, that's what my transaction coordinator can do. Woo-wee. She said she's not. Oh, I forgot to write notes in that last one. Said not interested, but will text the other addresses on the block. Oh, 5 minutes, and oh boy, I got more than 5 to call. All right. So it sounds like, so you were able to figure it out, it says. So let's see. I'll text her. So you're able to figure this out. Thanks, same to you. Hey, did you get it figured out? Okay, I don't even know what that means, but maybe I'll have her respond and put us back in the conversation. It's so hot. We'll let you know. Not yet. We'll let you know. Any luck on scheduling? We'll let me know. Okay, we'll let me know. Thanks. My schedule is open Thursday. By the way, that's somebody coordinating getting into the property. Supposed to get his property manager. I love working with property managers. You get a lot of information from property managers. You're not as vested as the investor. What's supposed to happen here? Changed back to got it. Working on paperwork now. Also include. Dang, I forgot. Oh, did I get it back? I think I got it back. Oh, 1395. What number is 1395? Let's see. Come on, Courtney. My granddad used to call me Courtney. Ooh, let's go. Proud of myself for making these calls because I could easily just chill today. And I would have been behind. What am I doing? Looking for this number. Oh, Jerry ain't gonna answer his phone. Message. Y'all probably start getting
At the
noticed.
tone, please record your
Same
message.
numbers,
When you
other
finish recording, you
voicemails.
may hang up or press
That
1
means I have to
for
switch
more
the
options.
phone number up or something. Jerry, how's it going, man? This is Courtney, just giving you a call back, doing my follow-up. Hope this finds you well. And yeah, connect with me or hit me up and let me know if you guys decided to hold off on selling. We'll just update our notes. All right, and you take care. Bye-bye. All right. Just got a text from somebody. Might be him calling me back. Let me call them. See what happens. Come on, man. Uh-oh. Computer freezing up on me? Nope. It's doing what it needs to do. I'm about to buy a new laptop Thursday, I reckon. Unless you guys at the Park School want to, oops, cancel. Want to give this to me as a going away, because this is the school's laptop I'm using right now. They could donate it to me. Charge the game. I need that January number. January. Come on, man. January 2020, 21. January 2020, 21. What? Tripping, bruh. I'm trying to find the phone number that I was using, because last week I accidentally switched the number, but I want to call them from the same number. Oh, there it is. Boom. Got it. Technology. I love it. So let me call and see what's going on, because we got an offer out there on the table. And I know that we might be able to rectify this. It is a subject to deal. Did you guys get the updated agreement I sent last week?
Please leave your message for
The next caller.
Hey, this is Courtney, just giving you a call to see if the purchase agreement that I updated from you all's notes came through. I know sometimes hello sign can be a bit buggy, or if there was any questions or things that you further want to address, and I will chat with you later. All right, take care. Winter, springs. All right. If I say that song one more time, I am going to, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to be a little disappointed in myself. Oh, you. Ooh, I almost did it again. All right, that's her name right there. Is between Deborah. Okay. Oh, 7:02. You stay till the job's done, though, Rollins. I gotta stay till the job's done. I'm supposed to be picking up Tanea in a second, though. All right, all right. I got 7 more. All right, I think I can make 7. Come on. Stay till the job's done. Seven more calls I'm blessed to make. Oh, wow. Lego. Not answered. Hey, Sharon, just check and see how things are going. Landline. Oh, landlines. Y'all be killing me with a landline. What time I'm supposed to be there? Ooh, I gotta stop. We got a 7:30, I think. Yeah. They say, yeah, 7:30. I gotta stop. I'm gonna stop in 7:05. Family life goes first. Life comes first. All right. That's what you're doing it for, right? I'll just have these to start off with tomorrow. It's okay, Courtney. It's okay. All right, folks. I'm gonna go ahead and go to this dinner, have some fun. I didn't get all my calls done, but I got a ton. That was a marathon right there. How many hours was this? We put in well, hour and 52 minutes. All right, so almost 2 hours. All right, so yeah, I got to go celebrate Tanea and all the graduates. Talima graduated too. Intern, she graduated same class as Tanea, and not Q Sad, but Q Brown, brother who was doing some sales training with us, also graduated earlier this year. So it's a great time to celebrate the beginning of their next step, commencement. Y'all take it easy. Rising tides, it lifts all sails. Peace. How do I stop this? I know how to stop it. I've done it before.